How do I approach farm equipment repair? The reason I am asked is that there is a growing problem with the cost of new farm equipment and the apparent lack of parts for older equipment that can be found at a decent price. You know how it is. You need some equipment to increase production and save your back, right? A new tractor can be upwards from $14,000 to $100,000, depending upon its size and the attachments that you need and want. For the most part, you can purchase a tractor that is in the field covered in grass for a lot less. This option can be daunting in itself, though. Can you find parts for it? Can you fix it yourself? Is there a maintenance and overhaul shop manual for it? Do you have the skill to fix it? If not, who will fix it for you for less than the cost of a new tractor? I get asked regularly, how do I approach farm equipment repair? For this reason, I started working on equipment when I was 8 years old. I had a push mower, and when I would mow the neighbors' yards for them to help out at home. I learned quickly that the sharper the blades, as well as the lubrication on the wheels that drove everything, the faster the job went. I was shown how much easier it is to use a well-maintained piece of equipment than one that barely limps along. You know how it is when you use a tool only to find it broken, right? It is a pet peeve for me. The other thing that bugs me is seeing someone using one of my screwdrivers or crescent wrenches as a hammer. I have to admit though, I have been stuck in the woods with a broken vehicle and have used baling wire and a pair of pliers to get back home so that I could work in the shop rather than spend half day towing it back home. The first tractor that I overhauled was a Ford 9N. My dad and I started completely rebuilding it in 1968. It took us 2 weeks and it looked new and ran like new. Well, actually better when we were done. We had only one bay in the garage just for working on the equipment. While I was growing up, we did lots of different types of equipment in the garage, and we fixed them all. Some with the help of a manual, most of them with just torque specifications and laying the parts out as we took them off, to placing them back together in the opposite direction. It worked well, and we saved a ton of money. Since then, I have become a master mechanic, an airframe and power plant mechanic working and rebuilding entire aircraft, as well as working on and rebuilding boats and yachts. The thing I learned is that there is nothing that cannot be fixed if you take your time. Paint a shop manual for the equipment that you are working on and maintaining and follow the directions exactly. If you do not understand a step, ask someone for help. Most people that I know, especially parts stores and equipment parts stores, are more than willing to help. Here is my list for farm equipment repair. Know how your equipment is supposed to work. Read and understand the equipment manual. Keep your equipment clean so you can see how it's supposed to look like. Take regular pictures and compare them as equipment ages. Perform daily inspections prior to operating equipment. Perform suggested maintenance on time or sooner. Operate the equipment for what it's designed for. Do not use a hammer as a wrench or vice versa. When something quits working as it should, stop. Then the next steps are troubleshooting the problem, find the parts that are need to repair or replace, then fix it, or better yet, improve the quality of parts on your equipment if available. As you can see from this picture, I replaced the old wore-out engine with a new, higher quality replacement. It ran better than new, and we sold the tiller for more than what we had it when we moved. Your mindset when working with equipment is important. Do not get frustrated. Easy for me to say now. Remember, when you are the one choosing how to look at the maintenance and repair of your equipment, as well as deciding how to use it, do so with some knowledge and patience, and good friends who are willing to help. That will save you lots of time, money, and meet some great new friends along the way. Sign up here for our newsletter so that you can read more great information on how to repair and maintain your farm equipment. Turn your dreams into the life of your dreams. Chris Downs, the caretaker. Hisfarm.org.